in the middle. Not so horrible as the girl in the video, but not so clean like the I forgot her name, Kondo, something like that.
Mary Kondo. Yeah.
Mary Kondo. So I'm not like her too. I'm like a normal one.
If there's an average, you are in there, right?
Yeah, completely.
But come on, it's like tidying up your house, your spot, clean up. Is that a really wasting of time? Do you really think so?
It's not, but I really don't like it. So for me, it spends more time than have to wait, than have to take, because
Mhm.
when you don't like to do something you are doing and you are sad, so the time is slower, and for me, it's more time than really is. So it's not like waste of time, but for me, it's like, but it's not. But for me, it is.
Okay,
I
I got
forgot
it.
to
So
play or do
honest.
something that I like.
You're
But
being
it's
so honest, and that's awesome.
yes. And this is real life, so you have to do this. You want to or you don't want to. So
I got you. Mainly when you're living alone, and you're the best one to talk about it. So, uh, we are live on YouTube right now. What's up, YouTube? How are you doing? Today we'll be talking about tidying up and organizing things, clean up our house. How do we do that? This kind of stuff. Um, Based on Marie Kondo's mindset, on Marie Kondo saying these kinds of things. So, Wheeler, can you introduce yourself, please?
of course, my name is Wheeler Wallace, and I am from Pará. I am 22 years old. I recently graduated from university, and let me see. I am single. I don't have child. Uh, and honest, I am homosexual. I think this is it. I think this is it.
Great, 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 great. Congrats, you've just graduated university. That's awesome. Congrats, congrats. How about you? Oop, you can say thank you, Melissa. Go on.
Thank you.
Go on, Dad. Introduce yourself and tell me if you kind of agree with Wheeler when it comes to cleaning up stuff.
Okay, so first I will introduce myself. My name is Dara. I'm 22 years old too. I study chemical engineering. I'm still in college. I'm dreaming about graduation, but not there yet. And that's it. About cleaning up and organizing stuff. I actually really like it. Like when I'm stressed, I like to organize stuff. I feel like I'm organizing my mind too. So if it relaxes me. Um, I am not as organized as I used to be when I was a kid because I don't know, life is getting harder. So like sometimes I'm just not in the mood. But I really like organization. Like I was in Instagram this morning and there was like beautiful pictures of like organized stuff, and I was just, oh, this picture is like happiness to me. I love it. So I love organized stuff, but I don't have as much energy to do it anymore, but I love it. And when I'm stressed, it really helps me.
I got you. You know what? Back in the day, I would say, are you insane? Like, you enjoy cleaning up stuff? The fun? But currently, since pandemic started, guys, and since I've known Marie Kondo, it's such an essential thing in life. And I realized that I am really enjoying right now to get my stuff done, to organize my things, set a routine, and stick to a routine, get my place, my spot clean. It really feels like we are setting up our mindset, as you said, that I'm totally with you right now. Because like if I were in high school yet, I would totally disagree. But anyways, thank you. Vanessa, are you there? I don't think so. I'm singing to you. No. Okay, so we can move on. Can you send a message? Maybe you want only here. If you want to just listen to this meeting, that's okay, no problem. Just let me know, please. Okay, so moving on. Stop, guys. So my name is Melissa, but you can call me Mel. I'm a 19-year-old girl. I live in São Paulo, and I'm trying to get to psychology college. That's it. Let's get started because, as I said, I'm pretty eager to talk about. Okay, let's talk about this topic, today's topic. The very question. We kind of answered this one, haven't we? So I think we can move on to the next, right? No. The first one, because it's like an embedded question. There are two questions in one. So, do your tidying up habits relate to the 20-year-old girls ones? How would you describe your tidying habits? And then, Wheeler.
I didn't understand so much the question. Tidying.
Tidying. I can't explain it in English, but to be straight to the point, arrumar. Arrumar as coisas.
Ah, okay. I don't have one, but I try to like organize a little every day to not get a mess, and I have to organize everything in just one day. But it's not a habit. I just um, I just try to do a little every day, but it's not in any certain time or those things. I don't think it is a habit.
I got you. I don't know if I do have a habit. As you, sometimes I try to get my stuff clean up my stuff like spaced, you know? Maybe I will get everything cleaned this week. And
Oh, I have one
another,
habit. I remembered. Every time that I have to study, I just clean my desk and clean everything that I will use to study, and I don't start if it's not everything clear. Because if it's a mess, I think when I start to work or study, I will lose my focus.
I'm with you. It's too distracting, I would say. I'm with you on that. But as I was saying, I forgot. I lost my train of thought, but I try to get my things done like in a spaced thing kind of method. I like to get my stuff done like every single day, you know? I try to picture myself this ideal version of myself, but I just can't. I got you. How about you, Dad? How do you feel about that?
My habits don't really relate to the 20-year-old girl on the video, because that was like just such a mess and I wouldn't be able to live there. So I guess I try to organize stuff every day too, but like on the end of Sundays, I like to like really organize my room so I can start the week like in a better place, you know. I don't know. And I guess, yeah, I guess that's it.
Great. So we all here, we don't have like a constant date habit, but we try. I think we can say. But moving on, is there any kind of tidying which you enjoy? How about ones that you detest to the core, that you hate a lot? So one kind of tidying that I really appreciate is folding my clothes, you know, because it kind of reminds me that I bought this with my own money. I make little money, but I bought this with my own money, you know. It's too symbolic for me, this kind of stuff. And one tidying that I really detest, that I dislike a lot, is doing the dishes. Doing the dishes for me, I can't. I just can't. If I could pay someone to do it for me, I would. How about you, Dad?
I guess for me it's the same. I like to tie clothes too. To fold my clothes. I've and my room at all. Like I feel like I'm taking care of my stuff, of my house. So I feel good about myself. Everything actually related to clothes. I like to wash my clothes too. I guess it's my favorite thing in house stuff. I guess the one I like the least is to wash the dishes too, but I don't hate it. I actually like to do this kind of house, how do you say it? Like tasks, like, the word like related to tasks. I don't know, but like house tasks.
You mean household chores?
Yes, thank you.
Great, great, great. I see what you mean, but come on. In the winter, like doing the dishes in the winter, my hands really hurt.
No, yeah, just with like hot water. If we
Okay.
don't have it, like, then it's so horrible.
I got you. Oh, another one that just popped in my mind is setting my routine. It's not a household chore, but it's kind of an organization stuff, but I really enjoy doing it. Organizing my desk, like Wheeler mentioned before. I really enjoy organizing my books, keeping up with my studies track. I like it. How about you, Wheeler? Do you relate with us?
No, I prefer to. I don't like to wash clothes and organize clothes. I prefer to organize my the when I study. I This is my favorite place to organize, and I do it every day. And something that I hate, I don't know how to say passar pano, but I really hate
Mop the
because
floor.
pop the floor, pop like POP, mop the floor. Okay, so I really hate because I live in the third floor in the house, and it's really I don't know, o vento is really strong. So if you just open one window or open the window, everything will be mess, like dirt in the floor. I think this is it. So you have to mop the floor every day, and I hate it, and I don't do it every day. I do like one time in a week and crying. But I don't mind to wash dishes. Dishes. I really like it to be honest. This is not a problem. I don't like to wash panela, but the rest of the things I don't mind. I like it.
So let me get it straight. You said varrer? Oh, passar pano. I'm sorry. I have a name like I see.
Passar pano.
Ah, tá. Okay, so mop. Varrer is like sweep the floor. In panela is pot. I got you. But I can, guys, doing the dishes now. After, I don't know, after having pasta, that tomato sauce and everywhere, in the cups, in the pots, the all the utensils. I just can't do it. But I got you. Really, really got you. Moving on. The third one. So there's a saying, okay? So in the third question, Mary Kondo, the organizing consultant, said, I'm gonna tell you how to make your house ordered in a way that will change your life forever. And I believe her. I really trust her because I've been look her job up, guys, and that's so fantastic. You should do it as well. You get so inspired, to get your house cleaned up and tied up. But the question: do you agree with Mary Kondo's statement? Is tidying a life-changing habit? What's your take on it, Dara?
I believe so, yes, because I think like that the outside is related to what's happening inside of your mind, so if if everything is messy, then you can't think straight, and maybe it's like a reflection of what's happening inside of you. So if you can start organizing what's outside of you, then you can start like feeling more organized inside of you too. I don't know. I believe in that.
How about you, River? Let me.
I agree with Dara and Kondo. So I think this is a really good habit. My grandpa has this habit, and I know how good it is for her life. I just can't do, but I try. But it's really life changing, and I think this is a kind of thing that you have to try, and one day you will be able to do it, because it's not something that you can give up, because if you give up to this, uh, if your house is messy, if your life will be messy, you know. So if you give up to this, you will give up to do another things because of it, and you don't know it is because of it. And this is it. It's a good habit.
I couldn't agree more with you guys. And you know what? I'd like to share a personal thing right here. When I saw myself like in the lowest point of my life, and I would try to reconnect to myself. When I kind of took a look on my surroundings, I realized that my house was such a mess place, you know, too messy. Everything was so cluttered. By cluttered, I mean disorganized. Everything was a mess. My personal stuff was a mess. Work-related things, everything was a mess. And then I thought to myself, God damn, how can I go on and keep up getting my things done when my surroundings just look like this? So I thought it to myself, and I get all these things done, you know, the household chores, my routine. I put everything on track. And then I was like, I don't know, it seems that I become alive. And everything went better through that day. So every time that I see myself bad or upset or demotivated, I'm trying to think on my surroundings, you know, because as you both of you mentioned, my surroundings really affect me a lot. So I'm totally with you guys. Okay. The fourth one. Oh, I just shared something about myself. So if you feel comfortable to share, go on. Fourth question. At any point of your life, has a messy environment impacted negatively on your well-being? If so, how? So I just shared with you a situation of mine. It totally impacted me like in a negative way. So how about you, Wheeler? How do you feel about that?
So when I was in college, I lived in one really small house with another person, and it's really small, like really small. So I can study and I can do my things in my own house, because it's small and it's really messy. So every time that I have to study or do anything, I have to go to the library and to the university. So I think this impacted not just my studies, but my own health, mind health. And I think this really impacted me. And I am the one who do more mess. I don't know how to say this right, but I'm the bagunceiro one. So when I finished my college, like 4 months ago, I think, and go back to my house in the other city when I came from, I started to try to organize my things, because now I am in one big house, and I am alone, so doesn't have any excuses to that, because if it's messy, it's because I did it. So I am in this process, and I will watch the Mary Kondo's videos to help me. I know that she have on Netflix series, right? Or am I wrong? Am I wrong? I will watch to try to organize better. And this is it. I think it's I didn't see it in the time that it was that was make me so bad about study and about my own health in my own house. But now I can see it because here in my other house, it's everything a little more clean and a little more organized, and I feel so much better. And I want to study here. I don't want to be another place. So for me, it's really good right now. And this is it.
Man, I totally relate to you. Really, 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 really. Like, I like to set my surroundings, you know, in a in a way that it feels cozy, appealing to me, a place that I want to be in. So I totally got you. And what we're talking about it in another question. I would say that I don't live alone. Like I live with my mom, so we kind of share some household chores, but both of us we are pretty messy. You have no idea that. So we do have a lot of arguments in it. But anyway, how about you, Dada? Oh, just a minute. So yeah, go over Netflix and watch it. And guys, there's another channel of routing. It's organization, but it's routing related. So cool that I will leave the description right here. It's amazing. I totally recommend that. Go on that.
I will watch it too because I am organized, but I like to be organized. So I like to learn how to be more organized, you know. And if it affected me at some point of my life, I guess like not as much as you guys, but in like the end of semesters when it was presential studies, there in college in the end of semester you have like all these tests in the same week, so it's like really intense and really stressful. And I would like not be able to organize my stuff because I would have to study a lot, so my room would get really messy and I get really anxious with mess of all kind of mess. So I guess it's like I'm anxious and I can't organize, so it gets more messy, and then I don't know, it's like a cycle, you know. But I guess it was like for a short time, you know, a short amount of time, just like that week. And when the semester was finally over, I would like organize like everything and feel so happy, and that's it.
So yeah, I do feel like a lot of NTC when my surroundings, my place, my environment are all messy. And I totally feel it. And that's a point, something that you mentioned that's pretty important to address is learn to organize. Not only organize things, but learn how to. And Mary Kondo's totally master these kind of things, guys. To be honest, like you, I really enjoy uh, learning methods, systems, so I can stick to them and I don't know, enhance my life in some way. So guys, a YouTube channel that I would like to share with you, despite of TNT channel, is Marina's Corner YouTube channel. Marina's Corner YouTube channel, Marina's. Okay, I kind of ate the letter A, but it's Marina's Corner. Like, I love her aesthetics, you know. She's so simple. She's so simple. She goes straight to the point, and I really enjoy her channel. Honestly, honest one. I've been using some methods of her. It's not like methods of her, but method that she recommends, and it's awesome, like pretty life changing. But anyways, moving on, moving on. Let me see this one. The fifth question, I think Wheeler has a lot to talk about, and it goes like, there's a saying, Maria, Mary Kondo's saying is, tithing isn't an everyday event. It's a special event, just like a festival. What's your take on Mary Kondo's saying? And then, Wheeler, what are your thoughts on it?
I don't know if I agree with her. Like, not right now. It's not a special one. It's something that I have to do it. But I do it to, like I said in the other question, to be comfortable to do the other things. But I don't enjoy so much to do the cleaning part.
I got you. How about you? That I want to hear from you guys first.
I guess not a festival. I mean, that's just too much. I like to organize it, but I don't feel like it's a special event like a festival. Like a festival is so much better, and and I miss it. Damn, it's coronavirus, and I don't know. I like it, but it's not a festival. That's it.
If you don't have food, it's not a festival. So you can clean and eat and drink and do those things. It's not a festival. Sorry, Mary.
I got you guys, but since I've been looking Mary Kondo's job up, I've changed my mind, and it sounds like a festival because I don't know you, but when I go through my stuff, when I'm trying to organize, for example, my wardrobe, I come across things that gets me so nostalgic. And for me, it's like a festival because I deep dive into my memories. I try to reconnect to myself. And I would say that it's like a festival here at my place because me and my mom, we kind of plan a day, we plan a day to organize our wardrobe. We plan a day to organize the pots and utensils in the kitchen, this kind of stuff. But I got you. I must confess that I've been changing my mind on this topic as I said, since I've known Marie Kondo. And to be honest, I came across her job and stuff like yesterday. And this week, I tried to put in practice and I succeed. It was awesome. She kind of has a folding clothes method. It's pretty interesting. Okay. Moving on. Oh, this one is so interesting, guys. The sixth one. The sixth one goes, who do you live with? Since the pandemic started, has timing or a messy surrounding ever been a reason for arguments in your household? As I mentioned before, guys, I live with my mommy. So we are always arguing about this stuff. But the worst thing is she complains a lot about things that she does as well. And it's kind of a loop, So I would say that in my household, this is the number one thing that we argue a lot. How about you, Dad?
I'm living with my family too, my parents and my sister. And my parents are organized enough. I mean, it's helpful. But my sister, she's not. And not here, but where I pass our week, we share a room, and she's messy, and I hate it. And she doesn't help in household chores at all. Like I cook, I help to clean, I do organize stuff, and she'd like do nothing, like nothing. And it's like so stressful. All my family is like always stressed about it. Like she doesn't help at all, and it's tiring. And we don't argue about that anymore because it's like normal for us already. But we hate it. But we don't argue about it. But in the beginning of pandemic, yeah, my mom like freaked out once, like because she wouldn't help at all, and my mom felt really overwhelmed. about having to do all by herself, but she doesn't because I help, but she feels like she does. But that's it.
Chill. Keep going. Getting things out of your chest, Dada. Dada's sister, by the way, you've been exposed on YouTube.
On YouTube,
Just saying.
yeah.
Just
And you
saying.
too.
I won't ask her name, okay? I'll try to. Anyways, keep going. But I totally feel it. Totally feel it. Like, no, I don't feel it because I'm a single child, but I argue a lot with my mommy. A lot. And I must recognize, I must confess that I wasn't that helpful person, you know? So my mommy and I, we argued once, and at the end of the day, it was a good thing because we had enough of this messy thing and stuff that we told to ourselves we must set up a routine. So you do these kind of things and I do these kind of things. Both of us, we have a busy routine when it comes to work, this kind of stuff. And it was a good thing at the end of the day, as I just said. How about you, Wheeler? You're living alone, right? But when you used to live with someone else.
Because I live alone because my house is the third floor, but in the second one have my mother's house. She never comes to my house, like never, never. But she knows that I am a messy person, so she sometimes talk about. Ela fala que minha casa é um lixão. So what's happening in your house? I just say you can go there with me, and she never go. But she argue a little because I eat in her house. So she argue about I am going there just to get everything messy sometimes and go out. And she just call me and send pictures. Go clean the shit right now. You just did it and go to your house. Come back now and do it. So, but it's not so much because most of my time I am in my house. I just eat there because she don't want to me to cook here. Like she likes to everybody eating together. So it's because her don't like it. I have to go, and it's so many stairs, but it's okay. But it's not so difficult because I don't have. It's one thing less for me to do. I have to clean the washes in her house, but it's not uh, so much stuff. And talking about the pandemic, I was doing my TCC when the pandemic started. So it was the hell in my house because it's so many papers and so many things to do. And I think that organizing things helped me a little because when I can't do anything more, like my mind is like just blowing, I try to organize to do in the future the things. So but I think that is not so much argue. My grandpa likes to go to my house to clean everything when she goes here, and I love it. I love her so much. But it's like one time in 3 months. But when she came to my house, it's like a completely different house because she's really fast. And if I go in the morning, go back in the lunch, it's everything clean, like everything clean. She's really good. She's the best one. My dream to be like her. She's really fast.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. But okay, so just to start off, Lixiao, you can say something round. I just looked it up. I'm not sure, but anyways, I don't know what to address about you about you just shared here, really. Like I can picture like living alone and keeping track of household chores, job, cooking. Can you picture yourself like cooking every day? That's insane. Like this kind of thing. I can share with my mommy. And unfortunately, I can relate to you. Like, I don't have somebody else to do my things because my grandma, she's like a reminder, you know? She will always just pops and say, clean this, clean that. So she's kind of my reminder, my walking sticky note, you know, to tell me what I have to do. That's kind of it. And personally, I think I don't like people going through my stuff, like doing the dishes, this kind of thing. I must say that I don't like doing the dishes, but I don't like other people doing my dishes because you know the other people don't know how I do it. So in my mind, only me, myself, and I we can do it properly. I'm too egocentric in that point. But anyways, I've asked you, right, Dara? Or not? Have I asked you? Have I asked it this question?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, moving on. So the seventh one. Do you have, this one is interesting, guys. Do you have a hard time trying to get rid of material things? Do you really need everything you own? Or would you say that you have kind of a hoarder tendency? So there's a definition of what a hoarder is, as you can see that. Hoarder, it's kind of a person who keep hoarding things, save items that other people may view as worthless. There's a documentary on this, Acumuladores, that's insane. My favorite show, by the way. So go on, Dada. I'm seeing that I realize your facial expression, so you can get things off your chest.
This is like therapy. um, yeah, I have this harder tendencies. For me, it's really hard to get rid of stuff. Like, I feel like my memory is bad. So like I have to hold on to stuff so that I won't forget things that I went through, you know. That's what goes on in my mind, but I try like to not be like that and to like get rid of stuff because I don't know, we don't have the space to accumulate everything that we want, and everything gets messy and you don't have space to keep the things that you actually want. So I don't know, I try to get better, but for me it's really hard. Like I went to Argentina when I was a child, and on the hotel there was like this, I don't know, this shelves with cards, you know, like company cards, and I like took all of them, like one of each, so that I wouldn't forget being there, you know, and I kept it like for years and years after that. And I mean, I didn't care about that company. Like just didn't want to forget that I was there, you know. But that's it. But I try, I'm getting better. I will get better.
I feel you, kind of feel you. Oh, by the way, I went to Argentina when I was a kid as well. What a multiversal thing. Just saying. And I love buying mementos and souvenirs like you, so I can totally feel you. Anyways, how about you, Willow? Do you have a similar story to share?
No, I think to be true, for me, I can go everything away. I don't have this kind of thing, but my mother don't like it to me to go to just discard the things. She always say you will need it in the future. So about clothes, for me, half of my clothes have to go to who really need more in those things. But she always says, this is a good clothes. Why you're doing that? I now will use it. And because of her, I have a lot of things that I don't will use. But for me, it's okay if I can just, for me, list of things or last, I don't know. List of things is better because it's many things to clean, and I don't like it so much things. I prefer just a little.
What a minimalist, I would say. So I kind of feel you. I don't have like too many problems on getting rid of things. I think that is thanks for my grandpa, because in the other hand, my grandpa, he's not satisfied on getting rid of his stuff. Like he goes through your stuff, you know. I remember one day that I can't forget him. I can't forgive him. Like not. I was a kid and I used to have a Barbie house, you know, and I just couldn't play it with anymore. I couldn't place it in my house, so I placed it in kind of the yard. He like he threw it away. I couldn't forgive him. A lot of stuff, you know. He finds on the floor. He will just like throw it away, and he doesn't care. I hate this habit of him, of his. So kind of my whole family. Nowadays he kind of okay. He's not that weirdo anymore, but a lot of problems. Guys, time flies, isn't it? Because we're just running out of time right now. I'm bringing people back, and just to wrap up this conversation, the eighth question: do you feel any connection towards your belongings? Are they meaningful to you? Do they give you any inspiration? As Mary Kondo would put it, do they spark joy? And then, guys, you can just open your mic and go on. Feel free to share anything. Yes, that.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like my belongings bring me memories and what I was feeling when I got them. So I don't know. Yeah, they are meaningful to me.
Great. I feel you. Like as I said before, it's kind of symbolic. Since I've started at a job, it's too symbolic to have my things and think about I got this with my own money. So I feel you. What's up, guys? Yes, really.
Sorry, but I completely agree with you too, because have the things that it's like a reminder for us, like you are going to your house and you see it, so you remember when you bought or when you was in some place, and this is really cool. I don't have so much, as I said in the other question. Problem with throwing things, but have any of have some things that I never will throw because it's like memories for me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my coaches, anyways, I got you. And Daniel, you're the remaining one. How was the conversation in the other room?
Yes, the conversation was really good because we talked about things that bother us, even especially when we are living in like a shared space, when we share like the house with others and they just don't care about anything. And I think that's the worst thing because like you try to leave the space like proper and clean, and someone else just comes and there is everything, and that's really frustrating because we can control ourselves but we cannot control what others do, and if we don't have like the choice to choose who we live with, it's too annoying.
I got you. Data really feels you. Like Data would agree with you 100%. Thank you, Daniel. So, guys, we are running out of time. Thank you for all of your sharings. It was such a great conversation as I thought it would be. So, as you can see in the chat, I just sent a link which will lead you to the YouTube channel TNT YouTube channel. Rate this video. If you like it, please give a thumbs up. Or if you dislike this video, dislike it on YouTube. That's no problem. This meeting actually. And leave a comment. Okay? Leave a comment, share with us what have you enjoyed most. Thank you so much, and see ya next time, guys. That's it.
See you.
Bye.
Bye bye.